Right, I wanted to touch up on a few little bits that people keep asking me all the time. How do you stay stress-free and God knows what else? It's very easy. So you start with three basic things whilst you're working at home. You need to have a schedule. You need to know when you're doing what, because if you don't do that, you get stressed out, even though you don't have much to do. You get stressed out because of that, because you feel like you're wasting your time. You really don't want to feel like that, because that's gonna create a negative pattern of creating just procrastination habit, and that leads nowhere. So most of the time we get anxious and depressed and God knows what when we lack a purpose, when we don't have structure to our day, when we kind of feel like we are not contributing to our personal growth. As much as you want to deny that, if you're not making any progress in anything, you just feel shy. That's why people work out, that's why people build relationships, that's why people go to work and all those kind of things. They give you that appreciation of you getting better. And if you don't do that, it fries your brain out. You want to admit it or not, it does. So I will start your probably morning or at night, whichever you prefer. And we could go really deep on that, but if you don't write on a piece of paper or a diary or in your phone or whatever, I prefer a piece of paper and then just put it on my phone. What you're gonna do, then you're not gonna get far. So I hate to-do lists. I used to fall into this trap about making what I need to do and this and that. It just kind of gives you pressures that you have to do something rather than you want to do something. So what I have done is created not to do list. This is what I'm not gonna do, 100%, because it holds me back from everything else. And then I can decide, okay, this is what I would like to do. If I do this and I don't do that, I have extra time which I can allocate for something useful. So, but like, I'm not gonna go deep into that. As I have work zones, when you work from home, there's not much to do. So I'll take gym for example. You go to gym because you have this environment that takes you up a notch for you to work out hard, for you to get better. I know a lot of people get intimidated going in the gym, but if they are staying at home, they're not going to do anything at all. So what I will do, if you have your work to do, if you have whatever else, so don't work at the same place where you eat, for example. And I don't mean that physically. I mean, if you have your food, you have your breakfast, clean it up. And if kitchen is your only place where you could have a bit of silence, just change environment. So put whatever around you that needs to be for you to feel like you're in working environment. Same as working out. Okay, you're gonna work out in living room, you live in a flat, you don't have a garden or whatnot. So make sure you clean it up in a sense that it creates a different environment for yourself, so you feel that you're in a different place. That will make a lot of difference. And last, these are just three basic things. Last would be rituals. So those who follow me, they have noticed that I don't believe in motivation. It's just bullshit. So motivation is like giving yourself excuse. I haven't done this today because I didn't feel like that, and God knows what else. But rituals is when you have like no excuse whatsoever. This is what I do just when I get up. That's it. You do it. There's no excuse about feeling good, having this ready for you, having a pre-workout, God knows what else, you know what I mean? So for me, for 15 years, I've had a ritual how I get myself prepared for training. So, and I didn't even know that I had it, that I had it. That's why I was so efficient from that start. So I can show you, I have a list of how I used to train, what I used to eat and whatnot since 2003, I think. So I need to look back. But I literally, first day when I decided to go to gym, I took a piece of paper, took measurements from every single point on my body I could, wrote it all down. This is where I start, because I knew this shit is gonna be fucking taken seriously. So same as this. So if you wanna get better at your work, improve your physical abilities, improve your cognitive abilities, improve your relationships, whatnot, you need to develop rituals how you can attack these tasks. So, and you do them no matter what, until they become your habit and bring your life up. But if you focus on as if it's just a habit, it's not gonna go very far. So, because you can't rely on habits if you haven't formed them. So, but we could go really deep on that and acknowledging where you are, where you need to be, and all that kind of stuff. But just let me know if that's something that you should be probably exploring a bit more, because I can talk about this kind of stuff for days, and if it's not useful for anyone, I'm not going to waste my time. But yeah, I would really encourage anyone to do scheduling. So plan out, and I don't mean like, oh, breakfast at this time and that at that time. I would think like, okay, half an hour for physical activity, half an hour for reading a book, half an hour for speaking with some friends or whatnot. And then you will have some gaps there and then, and don't be feeling that you have to do these things. But if you have structure, you will be much more efficient in what you do throughout the day, and you will have less stress about just wasting time, if that makes sense. Work zones, so you need to have a different mindset for different tasks. I've had a lot of people say, no, I think I have split personality and whatnot. Everyone has it, everyone should have it. You're not going to be the same personality when you go out with your partner on a date night as opposed to when you work out in a gym. It's just not going to work. So if you don't have these different personalities, you're not going to be at your best. So each task requires different personality, and each task requires different work zone as well. So have a look into that. And rituals. So make sure you understand what you want to get, and acknowledge people who have got what you already crave, and just mimic them. And start with basics. You know, if you want to get fit, I would start with just drinking more water. Not your workout, not your diet, not God knows what else, just drinking more water throughout the day. A lot of people just completely ignore that part, and that can change your physique just like that. So, and we can work much deeper into details like that if anyone wants to. Just drop me a message. But those are just my couple cents of how increase your productivity now you're stuck at home. So if it's useful, great. If it's not, yeah, don't follow me. But just let me know what you think. I'm more than happy to do this kind of stuff every day, because I have a bit more flexibility now. So yeah. Thank you.